What's up, Fire Emblem fans and gamers alike? It's your boy, the Edge Master, with the Dirty Boy swag, Good Gamer Glenn, and we're back with another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses, Golden Deer Edition. I apologize for the lack of content upload at the posting of this video, but yeah, I just been going through a lot of, just had a lot of stuff to do, a lot of work and other things that need to be done, you know, because I mean, unlike the majority, or I'm not trying to I'm not trying to like throw shade at anybody or nothing, but those guys like Mangs and Lucky Crit and all those other more famous Fire Emblem YouTubers, most of them have, well, maybe not Lucky Crit. I think he said he had a job too, though. But, well, I'm not trying to throw shade or nothing, but those guys, they have a lot more freedom, I want to say, to upload these posts, and they have a bigger fan base. So I mean, you know, that's what strives them to keep going forward, because people love their content, so they keep pumping it out. As for me, I guess in a way it's yeah, I'm feeling a little bit down. I was kind of hoping I can get a little bit more subscribers and stuff, you know, so I can continue, you know, like pumping up videos. But I know this kind of thing's got to be more of a you know, you gotta have the grit to do it, you gotta love to do it. Yeah. So I mean, that's why I like pumping out videos once every week. I know that doesn't help with the whole algorithm that YouTube has nowadays and whatnot, but I mean, I'll try to change that. I'll try to throw out more Fire Emblem Three Houses videos. I mean, by now most people are probably already done with the game. Most other Fire Emblem YouTubers are probably done with this route, so maybe it might be better to check them out. But you know, I'd love to stand up there with them, you know, one day. Because I know this isn't going to be focused solely on like a Fire Emblem channel. Like if you've seen all the other videos I have, there are, you know, like Devil May Cry videos, there's Berserk videos, there's a lot of unfinished videos, because most of the time it's either I don't want to play that game anymore, or YouTube kept taking down or kept copyright striking my videos because of like the audio and stuff, because, you know, the in-game music. So, you know, I just stopped doing those. But yeah, like as much as like the completed stuff that I can think of, I finished Disgaea 5. You can definitely check that out in my channel. Like I said, Berserk. I think Berserk might have one video taken down. I'm not sure though, because it was kind of like went into like religious territory. If you've seen the series or read the series, then you might know what I'm talking about. And what else did I finish? Devil May Cry 5, that's another one I just finished. And I'm hoping to do maybe a Pokemon Sword and Shield kind of Let's Play too. Most likely going to be going with Shield though, because I was already set on getting Shield as soon as I saw the Legendary. And well, I would think most people would take Sword because, you know, swords are cool. Who wants to fight with a shield? Goofy lovers though will rebut to that, you know, but yeah. But that's enough of my sob story. But yeah, just be on the lookout. I might start uploading some Pokemon stuff when that game drops. I have been playing a lot of Code Vein. I would love to like record my videos and like live stream it and stuff like that, but my internet connection really isn't the best. That's why I rather upload videos. And yeah, I don't know. Some people do enjoy like people raging at games like this, and technically speaking, Code Vein is like my first Souls game, and yeah, it gets really annoying, and yeah, I rage pretty easily. If you've seen some of my League videos, some of them are on my channel if you want to check those out as well. But yeah, before I start off, I do apologize if you do hear any wind noises. That's the AC. It's hot here in Hawaii, so I have that, you know, like on. My chair squeaks because it's very squeaky. One day I will invest in a gaming chair. Not sure when, but one day. And in the meantime, let's go. I don't know if I have any supports this time around, but this is gonna be more of a little bit of a story, because as you can see, I can't really do anything else except for maybe like skip the month or explore. And yeah, so this is gonna be more of a skippable video. Maybe not now, because I'm gonna go explore, and I think we have to gather some information about the things that are going on. So let's get to it. forgot how to play this game already. Sadly, I think I forgot then how to play this game. Let's check the bulletin board. Ooh, tournaments. In hiding. Seeking intel. Oops. Damn it.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
I bet you have. You doting brother, you.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it.
Well, do let me know if you do
I
hear,
have
like,
something
one of
to
those-
ask of you.
If you do hear some of those sound skips as well. I'm not sure what the problem is, but I could have sworn I fixed the problem, but I could still hear it while playing Dragon Quest 11. Yeah, that's another game I've been playing as well.
What?
So, yeah. There's that too. Okay, well, since we're here, let's just go talk to them.
Professor. Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodlan. We cannot allow her to come to any harm. Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans, so...
Nobody wants to join my house. I'm so sad. That's okay.
So-
I guess that was to be expected. Because I have beat the game on the Black Eagles route first, both routes too, church and stuff. I was definitely working on getting S rank supports there. I might upload a video later with S rank supports that I already have, or at least mainly for male by left in both routes. I mean, it's probably the same thing, honestly, but it's gonna be like a male
Hello
by
there.
left video,
Maybe.
male by left S rank videos with anybody
Hey.
that portrays to the Black Eagle house. So, you know, all the girls in the Black Eagle house and the one male option that you can get, which actually surprised me. If anything, I did not expect for that character to be the one.
What? Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yep, that's totally the reason why. Wait,
Okay?
Are we really just taking Claude's word for it? If so, I doubt anything will come of this. It is all probably just some sort of distasteful joke. I find it highly unlikely that anyone would be foolish enough to barge in here and cause a disturbance.
Yeah, I'm sure people would do that, because,
Maybe.
Hi there.
anything in the greenhouse? You know, I want to plant some stuff. Alright, terrain. Need more fruit seeds. Fruit seeds, please. Don't have any fruit seeds. Okay, mix herb seeds. Vegetables, fruits. Oh, I can only do two things. Okay. Northern Fodlan and Morphus seeds. Oh, yeah, I have mixed fruit seeds. I do have mixed fruit seeds. Cultivate. Alright. I think I've said this in like a lot of previous videos, but don't waste your time resting during your calendar times. Either battle or explore. But resting is not that great. I mean, sure, it restores motivation, but I think it only restores like 50, which kind of sucks. You might as well just get it fully restored in the kitchen. Granted, you can.
Hi. Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little. Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
I mean, no, midnight snacky.
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of a stranger.
Oh, Bernie. I know a lot of people are giving Bernie some flack, like saying that she's kind of annoying. And I mean, I understand because of her personality, but I mean, okay, yeah, maybe I can't get it.
Hello.
Depending on who it is, I think. She's not a bad character. She's a good girl.
How's that? You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
No, I don't.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Alright, before I go on, there were more side quests that I can pick up. Oh yeah, and side quests are also important. You definitely want to take those up. Are there any connoisseurs out there who can provide this very important tea with a loving home? Who's this for that? I think this one you gotta talk to, Lorenz, I think.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor. Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Eyre will not be so easily swayed.
Okay then. Let's see. I was already here, so... Oh wait, no, we gotta talk to Lorenz. Duh.
So...
Ready.
Okay.
Are we really just taking if so, I find it... How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Oops, I forgot to check what that is. Oops.
Maybe.
Oh well. Only the bowl. Oh yeah, let's do this. Bring it on.
Hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask. Hey, Professor. Here to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then.
Speaking of which, Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental. Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Since I'm already here.
Professor. Fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best work. Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting. But you have given me intrigue. Please make sure you are speaking with me again.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day? What's up, Professor? You need something from me?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, two. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
Hello! I'm in charge of managing all records for the Golden Deer House. Oh, but I don't have any information of note right now. Go ahead and continue your investigation, and put a little extra effort into it, please.
could just be me though.
So, yeah. I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
Well, you may be right.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
They sure are. They sure are.
Professor. Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
You're not even in my house.
I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a bit more.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
What are you planning? Heyo.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Those mongrels. Heyo.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced. Indeed. For now, let's do all we can to find and dispose of our enemy. It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true.
Hey,
To figure out our foe's intentions, we need information. Lots of it. Or any, at the least. For now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations. You should also try chatting folks up to see if they know anything. Once we've got things narrowed down, let's meet up and compare notes.
sounds good to me.
Can I ask you a favor?
Alright. Alright, let's see. Do have a quest to do over here to Felix and Juritsa. Yuritsa. Is it Juritsa or Yuritsa? I don't know how to say his name.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
You tell me.
Lord Lonato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back. Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday, but not today.
Alright, who's good with a sword? Oh no. Oh no, I don't have anybody that's good with the sword. Oh no. I didn't even realize none of these guys use swords. Oh no. I'm not even. Oh wait, but Claw. He's a fighter. Damn. Damn, who would have the best chances with a sword right now? You know what? We're doing it, Claude. Let's do it. Level 6 or higher, huh? Alright, Claude, let's go for it. Counting on you, man.
It was a good try.
It was a good try. Shall we dance?
I wish you did that.
It was a good try.
I don't think he's winning this. Oh man. Damn. He can't even crit. I didn't even heal him. That's bad. Maybe he could have won. Damn it, I should have. That's my mistake.
I'm glad I asked you.
Okay, at least I completed the quest. The main point was completing the quest, but that was pretty junk. I probably should have actually been able to win that if I healed him. Alright, and where's Hubert in here? I didn't see Hubert earlier. Oh, you know what? I think I know where he is. Anybody else I didn't talk to here, though, before I move on? There's people there. Talked to them already. Over here, there. Thomas and Dimitri. Oop. There's Dimitri.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
Yeah?
Professor, I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations.
Yeah?
Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Yeah?
Let's see.
What you said it already. Alright.
Professor?
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Well, might as well talk to the people here.
Well? What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Reminds me. Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them. Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sleep. So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look. Huh? Your class? I can see the appeal, yes. However, I still have a lot of books I wish to read in this class. But talk to me again, okay?
All these people are interested in what you have.
That's so. Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
But they say wine gets better with age, do they not?
Well done. You have my thanks.
I was thinking.
I see. Who did I not talk to over here?
We still don't have enough to go on, Teach. Let's try looking around a little more.
What was Claude? Alright, let's see. Anybody else I didn't talk to yet? It's definitely Hubert, that's one. Cyril, what are you doing all the way over there? Okay, knowing Hubert, he's the one that's all the way up here. Or past these halls.
Professor.
Hey!
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Next
Professor.
place. Open sesame. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Well,
See if I know my students. You know, I don't even care what people say. I'm short and definitely open to suggestions if you know a good, quick way to grow. Plenty of sleep. Alright.
Hey! Let's see. The monastery's so big. How can we narrow down the list of possible targets? The only places I can think of are the vault and the library, and I guess that's it.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely
May I say?
sure?
I can't stop thinking about Lenato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part. Huh? You're inviting me to join your class?
Yeah.
I'm really flattered, honestly. But I still have a lot left to learn in my current one.
People not interested in my class. I guess my class is boring.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
You don't say.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Is that right?
Professor.
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Anybody else? Nope. Let's go talk to Cyril. We got a few more places to go. And I see there's a red icon there that I missed in the kitchen. Or dining hall.
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay? I hope you're not just saying that.
Cyril also seems to get a lot of flack just because it's always Rhea this, Rhea that. I mean, the boy's grateful, you know? I can understand that would also be kind of annoying if that's all he talks about, but what can you do? I'm already here. I'll go there last. Hey! There may not be anybody at the library. There's a red icon there that we need to go to.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
See any more blue markers here that I might have missed? Nope. Can I go up these stairs? Nope.
Hey, you.
There's Leo.
Seems like donations to the monastery aren't actually kept here. That means the enemy isn't likely to be interested in money. We should turn our attention elsewhere. Then again, I guess some of the plants in the greenhouse could sell for a lot. But that can't really be it, can it?
No clue. But you're still best girl anyways, Leonie.
Really?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail.
Yeah, 'cause she turns
Pardon?
into-
You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Yeah?
You'd best keep your distance.
Why?
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
What?
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
Please don't. I'm important to the story, ma'am. Running into a pillar.
I am grateful. Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
Sure.
I'm quite all right. But your concern means a great deal.
Alright, just to make sure. Oh, it's the fishing pole. That wasn't the dining hall.
okay?
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable.
Hey, it's Michelle Rudd.
This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history.
If you guys don't know, she voiced Yukari Takuba in Persona 3 and also Rukia Kuchiki in Bleach.
So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Oh, guess we're going back to Cloud.
I see. Thanks. That was a big help. Something the church values above all else. And on the day of the rite, it'll be open to the public, making it easier than ever to get inside. That's gotta be it, right?
Yeah, the mausoleum.
Bullseye. We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet. But our best bet is that their target will be the Holy Mausoleum.
Alright. So we spent about 40 minutes trying to solve this problem. I have 2 more points to do. What should I use them on? I have no idea what to choose. Let's check the roster real quick. Just my character. What do you need, my character? Let's see. What was I gonna do with this guy? I forgot already. Training him in mercenary. I think I was just gonna make him a sword master. I feel like that's what this is going to. Because when you look at his skills, yeah, it's probably sword master. Okay. So, let's actually work on support stuff. I have no support to Raphael. Are you kidding me? Let's do that. There's the head chef challenge. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna take on the challenge, guys.
There's more food than I can eat. Professor, Raphael, you're welcome to have some of mine.
Don't listen to him, Professor. Ignatz gets all dizzy if he doesn't eat enough.
Oh. He's pretty neutral with this. One more. Let's see. Who else do we not have? Supports it. Hey, look, there's supports to do. Hey, yo. I did all of Leone's ones. I don't really have to worry about that one. Or what? I did all of Leone's one in the previous playthrough that I did. Then again, I guess it'd be better to show you guys that one too. I want more Lorenz and Mariano. We should work on that. Or we can do Claude and Hilda, maybe? I'd like to see more of that too. Something for Claude and Hilda. Okay, not this one. Right here. Yeah.
Okay, I am full. Want some, Professor?
Don't fall for it, Teach. Hilda's gifts always come with a price. She'll be asking you to do this or that for her in return. Mark my words.
Nice. Nice. Do we get a little new support? You know what, since we're here, let's try to view the Ignatz. If we can, anyways.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can. Alright. We'll end this off with viewing the Ignatz report, support conversation, and yeah.
Okay, I've decided on the composition. That's right, the composition for my next paint. Wait, Professor? How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you? No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant to say, well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the faraway peaks. Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores. I'd never put my art before my responsibilities. My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy. Whereas art is a hobby of mine, you might say. Everyone has hobbies, right? I'm sure you have one. Oh, well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies. Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art. Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind. Think about it. It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed.
Yeah,
there isn't a rule against hobbies, is there?
For sure.
If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
Come on, man.
Really? It's okay for me to paint?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're
Who's
sure.
gonna stop you?
But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion, a frivolous pastime.
Don't say that, man.
I think I ought to go back to my quarters now, if it's all the same to you.
Alright. So with that, we're ending the video. It's gone to like 45 minutes long. So yeah. So till next time, guys, don't forget to leave a like, a comment in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. And this was your boy, the Edge Master, with the Dirty Boy swag. Good gamer Glenn. And I'm wishing you guys all a good game and a good day. See you in the next video.